Good morning. I'm Skip Sullivan with West Georgia Technical College. Here at Arbor Place Mall here on a Saturday morning. We want to welcome you to the show today. We're at the Community and Business Expo. And this is an event that's been held for a while. Joining me today is Callie Boatwright, the president of the Douglas County Chamber of Commerce. Callie, thank you for coming here. Thank you for helping this to be a highly successful event here in Douglas County.
Happy to do it, Skip. We're excited to be here. This is our 7th year actually doing the Business to Community Expo, and we've got more than 50 exhibitors here today. Of course, West Georgia Technical College is our presenting sponsor today. We appreciate you doing that. Sure. You're always a big part of this event and the community. We've also got Google here and Wellstar as our gold sponsors, and both Kaiser and Comcast as our silver sponsors. And as I mentioned, more than 50 exhibitors are out here, and we're getting a lot of people coming out. It's a little bit of a rainy Saturday, so we're hoping that we get lots of folks out here on this Saturday and that they are able to participate in some of the activities at the booths.
Super. There was a rumor that there's been folks praying for rain so that the crowds would be good, and they're already starting to come in.
That's exactly right. They're rolling in now.
We're excited to see a lot of folks, and we certainly think there's a lot of value for West Georgia Tech being here and the amount of people that we're able to see. So tell us a little bit about the Community Expo. What is it about, and why do we do it?
Sure. Well, the Chamber of Commerce, of course, being a business organization, is in the business of trying to make our businesses successful. So one of the reasons that we do the expo is to be able to expose the community to the businesses that are here that they may not know about. I don't know if you know this, but in Douglas County we have a lot of commuters who go into Cobb County and into Atlanta for their jobs on a daily basis. So we thought, well, wouldn't it be great if on a Saturday we could expose the community to all of the businesses that they could be using here locally. You know, you don't have to use businesses where you work. If you come back to your own community, the great news is that those tax dollars stay local and help contribute to our community's success.
Super. Well, we're glad. I'm part of the Chamber, been part of the Chamber for 6 years now, and I'm delighted to be part of this community. I shop here as well, but there's a lot of value for our business and industries, just the exposure that they get here. So, you know, we want to invite everybody out. We want to invite everybody out on Saturday when we have these expos to come out and just see what is available in this community that you probably never knew about.
Yeah, and you know, it's a lot of fun as well because we've got some new businesses exhibiting who are new in town. Your Fired Creations, who does painting and pottery and also jewelry making, is here, and they'll be actually doing some of that today. You can come and make your own jewelry. We've also got Homer the Brave is going to come out. The Braves are here today just to kind of tie in a lot of our sporting events and activities that folks are driving in for. We've got tons of things going on, from Green Tree is out with their massage table today, as well as lots of local banks. We've got Visiting Angels out here with their cornhole boards. You can go and compete in cornhole, and there are tons of prizes. It's just amazing the amount of prizes that we've got.
Yeah, I just walked the halls here, and they're trying to get me to sign up for sunglasses, for all sorts of things. So it's quite a fun experience just to meet folks that you might not know, again, that live and work here. But Callie, if you would, tell us a little bit about the Douglas Chamber, the scope of its membership, and just a little bit about the Chamber for those who might be interested in joining our Chamber.
Be happy to. The Chamber of Commerce here in Douglas County really is part of the larger community with a lot of events that you see going on today. But we have about 700 business members. The Chamber is a business membership organization, so businesses in the community who want to help get exposure and marketing and networking opportunities, they join the Chamber, and as part of their membership we help them to be successful. We offer business training and seminars every month for our members for free, as well as opportunities to network at 3 different networking events every month. I think that those who are members will tell you that the value they get for their membership is very significant, and certainly we do recommendations every day for every business that is a member here. So, you know, we tell the community, take part and be supportive of those businesses who are supportive of the community, and certainly if you're a member of the Chamber, you support this community.
Sure. The coffee cart exchanges in the morning, the business after hours, the luncheons, all of these things are great ways to network with other business and industry, get leads, and just help your business out a whole lot. If you would, I know folks go on the internet all the time now. But if you would, just tell them where the Chamber is, phone number maybe, or their web address, so they can just explore our Chamber.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways to reach the chamber. If you want to physically come in, our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. We're there, and you can come to us at 6658 Church Street. We're right in downtown Douglasville on Church Street in between United Community Bank and Regions Bank. So it's a pretty easy way to find us. Our phone number, if you want to come or if you want to call and ask us anything, is 770-942-5022, and that's always an easy way to reach us during the week. And of course, we have 24-hour exposure on web. Our website is www.douglascountygeorgia.com. Very easy. If you know where you live, Douglas County, Georgia, you can get to us on the web.
Great. Well, we're excited. Again, the Douglas County Chamber rocks, and we're happy to be part of it, and we're happy to be part of this event today.
Well, we appreciate West Georgia Technical College. Dr. Sullivan, you've been on my board now for 6 years, and we're chairman of my board, and I know that you spend a lot of your time with us. We appreciate that because we know West Georgia Tech is actually in 7 counties, 7 communities. Y'all are actually building a campus, are you not, in Noonan?
Got a new campus coming up in Coweta, opening this fall. So in September, in addition to where we're located at the CEC, we've got a brand new campus, a lot of new programs opening up this fall. So we're really excited about all the possibilities for students in and around that community.
Well, and here in Douglasville, of course, you have a campus on Timber Ridge that's very active, offer classes during the day and also in the evening. And I know that y'all have a number of students going there, as well as some new sporting teams, if I'm not mistaken. Right.
Actually, our Douglas County campus is in a nice location. It is now the largest campus we have in terms of enrollment. So that's a very positive. Where not only do we serve Douglas County, but the surrounding counties, and we get some folks out of the Atlanta market area. That's just an easy drive over here to the Douglas campus. But yeah, we've started athletic programs. Our men's basketball team has won the state for the last 2 years in Division III NJCAA. Our girls softball team in 2 weeks going to the World Series in softball in their first full season of competition. Our guys and our softball and our baseball team both play here in Douglas County. And our men's team, if they can get a game in today or tomorrow, it looks like they're going to make the playoffs in their second year of Division I NJCAA.
That's incredible. And I know it's not just you who are involved in this community in Douglasville and in Douglas County, but also your folks who work there at the campus. I actually see your softball coach a good bit at the softball field where my daughter plays. And so, you know, it's nice when you can see the folks at West Georgia Tech don't just work here. They also are really involved in the community. I know everything from Rotary to Kiwanis, y'all are involved in leading. And I just want to say thank you from that perspective as well.
Well, we're delighted to be here. Thank you, Callie.
Well, thank you, and thank you for being part of the Douglas Chamber Business to Community Expo. We appreciate you being here, and I know we've got lots more to talk about.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more from the Expo. We'll be right back.
Hi, welcome to City TV. We're here at the Douglas County Chamber of Commerce Chamber Business to Community Expo, and I'm here with Tracy. Tracy is the owner of Primary Fitness, and Tracy, I know you're here at the Expo trying to tell people about your business. Can you tell me a little bit about your company and what you all do?
Okay, we are a boutique fitness studio. We offer Zumba fitness, every specialty, including Zumba toning, Zumba Centao, which is a chair-based strength class, also Aqua Zumba, which we hold classes at Boundary Waters Aquatic Center here in Douglasville, and also Zumbatomic, which is a children's Zumba class. We also have Floaty Girl Fitness, other strength training classes, power yoga, and exotic fitness, pole dancing, and exotic chair.
Wow, you kind of have it all. Lots of women, obviously, that you're working with, and it sounds like kids as well.
Yes.
We were talking earlier, you were telling me about Aqua Zumba. I've done Zumba before, but Aqua Zumba really is good for folks who may have problems with bones or knees. Can you tell me about that?
Okay. With the Aqua Zumba format, it's actually one of my favorite ones to teach because I'm able to touch a population that ordinarily cannot take classes on land. So the aging active adults, those with ability issues, we are able to actually have class with them in the water. It's great resistance training as well as cardio. You're able to jump, you're able to swim if you do swim. It's not mandatory. We just advise that people wear water shoes and come with the intent of having a Zumba party in the water.
That's Great. Well, I think you guys are doing a wonderful job. I've been watching you today. You and your crew of ladies here are having a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people are really interested in coming out, partially because of your personality. Is that part of your culture at work, is just to have a good time while you're working out?
Yeah. Actually, we, myself, I've lost 130 pounds with Zumba Fitness.
Wow.
So I know what, for me, I had to have fun while doing it, otherwise I would have given up. That's why I have such an array of classes. Every day at work for me is a party. They say that you're not working if you love what you're doing, and so that holds true for me every day.
I'm so excited, and we're so glad you're part of the Chamber, and I hope you have great business today at the Expo. Thanks for taking some time with us.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Expo. We're having fun here today, and we hope that you have a chance to join us. If not today, sometime very soon. With me at this segment is Lisa Doney, our Associate Provost of our Douglas campus. And Lisa, welcome to the Expo. I know every year that West Georgia Tech is a sponsor, so you have a lot of program, a lot of people here to talk about West Georgia Tech. But if you would, tell everybody a little bit about the Douglas campus.
Well, the Douglas campus, it is located here in Douglasville, 4600 Timber Ridge Drive. It is one of the largest campuses in of all the campuses at West Georgia Technical College. And, that is something we're very proud about. We have been the largest campus probably for the last 2 or 3 years. One of the things that have increased our enrollment is our College and Career Institute, and that is our Career Academy. And that is an opportunity for high school students to come and take our technical college classes, and they're dual enrolled or dual credit enrolled students. And that has also allowed us, by having the Career Academy, we have increased the number of programs that we've had in the last few years. We have programs from cosmetology, and actually at our booth right now we are doing hand waxes, so anybody who wants to come by and get their hand waxed, you can do that. We also have automotive technology, we have welding, we have CAD, drafting, and dental assisting, among other things. So that has really increased our numbers, our enrollment at Douglas campus. But also in our traditional programs, we are always looking at different programs that we can bring on board. We do a really good job college-wide of keeping our fingers on the pulse of our particular community. And for us, it would be Douglas County. What is needed out in the community? You know, what does our business and industry need as far as new skills and in their workforce? So some of the new programs that we're looking at for the fall are going to be logistics and logistics management, and that program is specifically, if you were to look at the process and production from point A to point Z, from the production end of it all the way to when it's delivered to the customer's door. So and that need comes from the fact that we are in Metro Atlanta. We are close to Thornton Road, and there are a lot of business and industries out there that have that need.
Let me ask you, or just make real clear about dual enrolled students. You have to be 16 years of age, is that correct?
Yes, you do have to be 16 years of age. You also have to be a junior or a senior in high school.
And students get both college credit and high school credit at the same time.
They do.
It doesn't count against your Hope Cap, and it's incredibly affordable for,
yes, it is.
For those who don't know much about that.
Yes, it is. And the high school students, as you said, they're able to use the Hope Grant, but also a great positive for our high school students who are dually enrolled is that the Douglas County school system, for what the tuition that is not covered fully by Hope Grant, then Douglas County school system will assist with that, and they pay the rest of the tuition. And then also West Georgia Technical College provides all the textbooks. Good. So there's very little out-of-pocket expense for our high school students.
Good. I know we're here every year with booths and talking about our programs. Tell us a little bit about adult ed on your campus as well.
Well, adult ed, and again, as I said, the Douglas campus is the largest campus, and we have the most number of adult ed students on our campus. Adult ed is for those students. It pretty much will provide services for three types of students, or they have three needs. One is that they're seeking their GED. The other is if they have a high school diploma, but when they came in and they did not have the scores they needed on our entrance exam or a placement exam, then they have just developmental needs. And then the other is English as a second language. And so, you know, they have their own building. They are, you know, it's a great program, and a lot of those students transition after they get their GED. Or they go through their developmental studies, they transition onto our credit hour or our traditional
Sure.
programs.
There's a lot of things going on the campus there. There's a full-service library, which is a community library. If a lot of folks don't understand that, we have a bookstore. We just have we have a culinary program there, and that's also open to dual-enrolled students. But things are going on from a student activities perspective all the time.
Right.
Name some things that's happened recently in terms of student activities.
Student activities, Phi Beta Lambda is a student club that is very strong and very active, and it's been active probably for the last 2 years. Mona Williams is our faculty sponsor, and she does a lot with that program. And just recently they've gone to state competition, and many of those students were able to compete and also place in their particular areas, and some of them will go on to national. We also are involved in, used to be called VICA, I'm sorry.
Well, there's Honor Society, there's Skills USA, there's SGA, there's a lot of
SADA. Yeah, we have a lot of different
clubs,
a lot of different
a lot
programs.
of healthcare-related clubs.
Yes.
We have a number of healthcare programs on that campus, but just about whatever you need, you can get at Douglas campus. And one thing we like about our campuses is you do not have to go anywhere other than Douglas campus to get financial aid, to get advised, to get your programs started, learn about the sports programs, learn about all of these things. It's right here in Douglas County. It's kind of a hidden gem, but you know, it is one awesome opportunity for a lot of students here in Douglas County and around.
Most definitely. We are very much like you said, just a one-stop shop, and they can learn everything that they need to know, you know, in one trip to our campus.
How will folks get in contact with Douglas campus if they want to get some information?
Well, there's a couple of ways. One is to go on our website, which is westgeorgiatech.edu, and they can find out about all the different programs and you know, all the different departments. But probably the best way is just to call us directly, and that's that phone number is 770-947-7300 or 7200. And
they could just drop by as well.
They can, absolutely.
Unannounced, you can just come in and say, I want some information about West Georgia Tech.
Absolutely, and we are open Monday through Thursday from 8 o'clock. Our student affairs particularly is 8 o'clock to 7 p.m. On Fridays, we are open 8 to 12 p.m., but our classes run from 8 in the morning all the way to 10 at night.
All right.
So,
well, Ms. Doney, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for being present here today for the Expo. We're having a good time, and
we are.
If anyone's interested in stopping by, we got a lot of stuff about West Georgia Tech. So we're happy to be in the community, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back here from Arbor Place Mall in the Community Expo.
We're here now with Anne Marie. Anne Marie is the owner of Your Fired Creations, and we are so excited to have her in town. We're actually very excited that she's going to be opening a new shop downtown in Douglasville. But I'm going to let Anne Marie tell you a little bit about what Your Fired Creations does.
All right. Thank you so much. Your Fired Creations is a do-it-yourself art studio here in Douglasville, and we specialize in clay, wheel throwing clay, like in Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. We have 7 wheels, and we can teach classes of 14. We also do classes in hand building with clay. We do paint your own pottery, and you also can come out to us and do a canvas painting class. No more do you have to drive all the way to Atlanta or somewhere far away. We can accommodate groups of 30 or more, and we have no minimums either. And you can do fused glass. So some of our pieces that we have out today, and what he's doing today is making some fused glass. And what that is where you take a piece of glass like this, and you actually get to design the different glass pieces and like these all around it, and then it melts in the kiln. And we have 3 kilns in our studio, and we're actually looking to add another much larger glass kiln. And we also do paint your own pottery, and we have thousands of different kinds of pottery that you can choose from to paint yourself.
Very cool. Anne-Marie, I know it sounds like you've got a lot of stuff going on. One of the things that I really like about it is that if some girlfriends and I wanted to go out and, say, paint a canvas, we could actually come back every week and do something different. We could do pottery, we could do glass, we could do canvas. It sounds like we could make our own pottery, although I don't, it makes it a little harder with the whole ghost thing in my mind now. And I noticed you're wearing a lovely piece of jewelry. Did you make that yourself?
Actually, my husband made it for me for Valentine's Day, and I'm really, really hard to shop for. And I always say, oh, well, thank you, but you spent so much money. But he found the design on Pinterest and made it himself. He had never done glass before, even though he's my husband. And he just designed it himself, and I love it. It's my very favorite piece of jewelry. And you and your husband or your children could make glass pieces like this for Christmas presents or just for Mother's Day coming up. And these are really, really inexpensive, and they're very fast to make too.
So that's wonderful, and it looks like we've got somebody over here making a lovely piece of glass as a celebration piece too for an anniversary maybe. So I don't want to, I'm afraid somebody might see it before the anniversary, so I don't want to, give it away, but she's at work, so that's okay. That's all right. Well, it's great that you guys are in town. Can you kind of let the cat out of the bag of where you guys are going?
We're negotiating the lease right now currently, the old dive shop next door to Gumbo's, which is really going to be great. We're working with Gumbo's we're going to have an intercom system between Gumbo's and our space, so that 3-hour wait on a Friday or a Saturday, no more. You just come over to us and put your name on the register, and then just come over to us and we'll have an intercom, or at first we'll probably just use a cell phone, but so we'll know just when to come over. And it's going to be, the old dive shop, and it's 600 square feet, but the lease is being written that we're planning to purchase the entire building.
Wow.
So one of the neat promotions we're doing is that our customers can either get a gift certificate or purchase in the store. And when you purchase or get a gift certificate of $100 or more, you get a tile like this, and you paint it any way you'd like. And what we're going to do with these tiles is tile the floor with all of our customers' work. So all the customers who literally help us build our foundation are going to have their tile on the floor for always.
That is such a great idea. So you've got their artwork in the store as part of the store, and as you build your own foundation, they're going to help you. That's a neat idea, Anne-Marie. Well, it sounds like you've got it all together. We're so excited to have you here and part of the chamber, and I'm excited to go shopping because I see a lot of things that I would be able to use as gifts. So I appreciate it too. Thank you for being with us. Okay.
I really appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Community and Business Expo here at Arbor Place Mall in Douglasville, Georgia. We're delighted to have you joining us. Today, with me now is Steve Williams, nurse manager at the Cath Lab at Wellstar Hospital.
Yes.
Welcome, Steve.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right. Have you been to this expo before?
No, sir. This is my first time.
All right. A lot of things are going on at Wellstar. And we know Wellstar is one of the incredible partners in this community and everything that goes on, and such a presence. And we're delighted to have Wellstar in our community here. But if you would, tell us a little bit about Wellstar in general, and then a little bit about Wellstar Douglas.
Okay. Well, Wellstar in general, we have campuses kind of all throughout. We have our main campus which is Kennestone Regional Medical Center in Marietta, and then we have Cobb Hospital, Douglas Hospital, and then Windy Hill Hospital are some of the entities there.
And Douglas is the best one of the bunch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, all right.
We do take a lot of pride in our hospital and the services that we provide there to the community. But yes, we are very proud to be here and support the community and provide, the needed services that the community needs, so they do not have to travel, to other areas as they have in the past.
All people have to do is drive by the hospital, and seems like all the time there's building going on. Tell us about what has recently been built at the hospital and what's planned for the future.
Okay. Some of the recent things that we have going on is we just have expanded the ER. We've added a kid zone, which we do a lot of pediatric ED care now. Also, we have a new cardiac catheterization lab opening up on May the 20th.
I guess you know a little bit about the cath lab then, don't you?
Yes, sir.
That's yours, isn't it? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So very, very needed service in the community, but a new cath lab coming up, and that will be our second with plans in the future for a third. So,
wow.
And then on May the 16th, we have a groundbreaking ceremony for our new ICU expansion.
Wow.
It'll be 3 stories that's added on, and the bottom level will be a new cafeteria, dining area, and then the first floor we're adding a new admit recovery unit for cardiac services, and then they will be another floor where they are planning on placing some more inpatient beds, so
wow.
expanding the bed capacity, and then on the top floor will be a brand new state-of-the-art ICU, intensive care unit. Currently we have 8 beds in our ICU, and this will bring our capacity up to 16 beds, so doubling the ICU capacity.
Wow. I've noticed recently, if you haven't been at the hospital, it is gorgeous inside now. I mean,
yes.
all the new additions, but there's been renovations of the old parts of the hospital, and it is a very beautiful hospital,
yes.
and very proud to have that here right in Douglas County and in Douglasville. So
yes,
we're
thank
delighted
you.
for their presence here.
And that's we've run into a couple of patients that have been in the hospital recently, and those are the same things they've noticed, and how clean it is,
right.
and just the renovations on the inside to the older areas.
Good. Well, again, a lot of things are going on. Talk to us a little bit about breast health and what's going on
okay.
with the hospital there.
That's a new service that's offered now at Douglas, which involves mammograms and then follow-up care after mammograms. Depending on the results of the tests. So we have a nurse navigator that follows those patients to make sure they receive the proper care that they need after they have that procedure.
Okay, one of the things that's going on that I don't know a lot about, but it's called STEMI. Mm-hmm. If you would explain to the folks here what STEMI is all about.
Okay, STEMI stands for ST elevation MI, or myocardial infarction. The ST is a segment of the EKG mm-hmm. that lets us know if there's a change, or the way that looks lets us know the patient's having a heart attack. So those are what we call emergent procedures, or emergent patients that we bring to the cath lab and perform a coronary angioplasty and stenting, or PCI, percutaneous coronary intervention. Mm-hmm. But we started that program back in March of 2012. We were approved by the state of Georgia to start performing those procedures. And since then, we have performed 65,
wow.
And the 65th was just last evening.
Wow, that's great.
On a 57-year-old male that came in, and is doing well now, recovering in our ICU. But 65 of those emergent procedures, and then total PCI procedures since last March, we're right at 225. So 65 of those patients came from our community, Douglasville community, that if we had not have been there, may not have made it to another facility.
We live in and around the Atlanta community, so
mm-hmm.
A lot of people think, well, I need to go to one of the more prestigious hospitals downtown, mm-hmm. but we have those great services right here, and
yes.
they're growing, and they're great quality programs. So we're excited about all
yes.
of those kind of things. There's a unique one though, hypothermia. Now people have heard
yes.
that word, but tell us a little bit about that.
Well,
program.
we just went live with our hypothermia protocol March of this year, and that's based on the need to just increase our cardiac services. But that protocol is for patients who have a heart attack and they have what's called VTAC or mm-hmm. VFib cardiac right. arrest. So when they come into the ED, into the hospital, they're usually unconscious. And so we start chilling the body from the inside out. And the goal is to get the core temperature down to 91 degrees Fahrenheit, which normally we're 98.6.
Right.
And what that does, studies have shown that helps improve long-term neurovascular or neurology outcomes. So once you wake up and recover from that episode, you still have your senses and everything intact. So it just like, I don't know if you've ever heard the analogy of in the wintertime you hear children or people fall into swimming pools,
right.
or and their heart may have, they say stopped for a while, and,
right.
they can revive them. So it's kind of based off of that kind of same concept. But that's just another addition to our level of cardiac services.
Well, like I say, a lot of people don't know what's going on at the hospital, but we're delighted that you're part of the chamber, delighted you're part of this event here today. And
well, we're glad to support
is there
it,
anything else you want to share about WellStar?
I do want to mention again about cardiac services. You had mentioned the patients no longer have to travel to Atlanta or Marietta, things of that nature. Our cardiologists that do our PCI procedures are the WellStar CVM, cardiovascular medicine. So they perform procedures at Cobb, at Kennestone, and now at Douglas. So it's the same level of physician expertise and nursing post-care expertise that you have at the other facilities that have been doing it for a while. And I wanted to mention one more thing.
Okay, good.
Is we do a lot of our procedures now with the transradial or radial technique. In the past, usually if you went into the hospital, they accessed your femoral artery to do the cardiac catheterization. And then after the procedure, you're usually laying flat, you're on bed rest for 4 to 6 hours, you can't move. So it can be miserable. But now we are offering those same procedures through the wrist, through the radial artery. So after the procedure, there's usually 1 hour of bed rest to let the medication for sedation to wear out. But you stay in the hospital less. There can be less complications. It's a smaller artery.
Right.
And the patients really, really appreciate that, especially if they've had the femoral technique before. So that's one of the things that we have really started, and we're doing probably 60 to 70% of our procedures that way, with the goal of 90-95%.
Good.
So,
well, WellStar is a great partner in our community, and at every community event we see WellStar employees involved. We're just delighted that WellStar is here and that they're so committed to our community. All right.
Yep.
Steve, thank you so much today, and
thank you.
We appreciate you being with us and being part of this event today.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right, stay tuned, and we'll be back with the Business and Community Expo in just a few moments.
We're here with Angela Sanders, and she's with Green Tree Day Spa, and she's just going to tell us a little bit about what they have to offer and where you guys are at. So why don't you start with some of the services that you guys offer at Green Tree?
Okay. We're a full-service day spa in Douglas County. We are right down from the mall, located in the shopping center where Buffalo Wild Wings is located. We offer a variety of services from massage, facials, laser hair removal is our latest that we've added. We actually have a new laser machine that does everything from photo rejuvenation, laser hair removal, also takes care of brown spots, and also tattoo removal. So we're very excited about that, to be offering that.
Very cool. And I'm a customer, so I know and love Green Tree. Do you guys have any packages that you guys are offering now? Or I know you always have some sort of special going on.
We do. We always try to keep a special each month going. For example, Massage Monday is a special that we started. Massage Monday, you can come in and get a $70 massage for $50. We have Friday facials where it's $60 instead of $80 for our regular classic facial. And then on our website, we do post seasonal specials, like for Mother's Day. We do have a variety of packages that we're offering.
Great. And I love to get massages. I know you have a couple of different ones. Do you mind just telling everybody the different types of massages that you have?
We start off with our half-hour massage, which we call our Stress Ease. It's an upper neck, back, and shoulder massage for $45. We go to our full hour massage, which is $70. We have a sports massage geared toward more like the runner or the athlete that works out all the time. We have our mother-to-be massage for our pregnant clients,
which I'll be taking advantage of in about a week or two.
We have a couples massage that we do. and then we can tailor make a massage to the person if they have specific needs.
Perfect. And you guys are offering complimentary chair massages today. So if you're here, come and visit. And if people want to get in touch with you, how is the best way to do that?
We have our website, which is thegreentree.net. That's where we publish all of our specials that we have. It gives a full list of services. We're located at 6842 Douglas Boulevard, right down from the mall. That's it.
And that's great. What's your phone number?
It is 770-947-8733.
Great. Would you have anything else you'd like to tell everybody? I think we covered a good bit of it.
I think we have. We'd just love to have everybody come in and check the spa out.
Yeah, and we appreciate you being here at Expo today, and we appreciate you being a member. And that's what we got from Angela at Green Tree.
Welcome back to Harbor Place Mall and the Business to Community Expo with yet another one of our great community sponsors for this event. I'd like to introduce to you Marissa Weissman with Google. Marissa, thanks for being here today.
Hi, glad to be here. It's a wonderful event today.
All right, well, it's raining outside. Folks are coming, visiting our tables. And tell us, a lot of folks don't know that Google is in our community right here in Douglas County. Would you tell us a little bit about Google and what you do here?
Yeah, sure. So Google actually is right next door in our county, in Douglas County, and we're actually located right off Riverside Drive and Thornton Road. So, and what we have here is a data center. So this is where we do a lot of our operations and engineering work, and we have a very active community affairs program. So here today, we're part of our community affairs team is here at the Expo, demonstrating some of our wonderful toys, and we're here in the community.
Good. Well, tell us a bit about some of those toys that you brought with us today. I know we were just having a conversation off air about that, but tell us a little bit about those. Folks might be interested now.
Definitely. So we have a few Google products. So we have Chromebooks. We have one of our newest Chromebooks out called the Chromebook Pixel, which is a very, very cool touchscreen Chromebook that's out. And we also have our Samsung Galaxy tablets. So if you stop on by the mall, you can definitely come stop by our booth, and we have some Googlers, which are Google employees, hanging out, and they can help you, educate you a little bit more on the devices and even some Google products and applications.
You mentioned that you were with a community affairs group at Google. Everybody knows Google, but tell us a little bit about community affairs and particularly about what y'all do with STEM, and let people know what STEM is about.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for asking. So our community affairs program is really an opportunity for us to get out into the community and connect, educate, partner with the community really on what Google's philosophies, beliefs are, and a big part of that is STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And part of that is we try to partner with the community in different activities, events, working with the chamber, for example, to bring technology to the community and educate on any of those different those facets in STEM. And so a big part of it also is our grant program. So I'd love to tell everybody about the
Tell us about
program.
Your grants.
So we love to be able to give to the community on any STEM projects that may be, whether it's the school system or different organizations, nonprofits. So if there's a project that really needs, that is interesting, innovative, creative, and has a STEM focus, you can really look on our community affairs website and apply for a grant if it's something that's STEM based.
Tell us how to get to that website so folks will know.
That's the important information. So you can actually go to g.co/Douglas County, and you'll be able to see all of the information about our data center, so you can read a little bit of history about how long we've been here, what a data center is about, and also there's a tab on there that says community outreach. And feel free to read on through all of that community information, and there's links in there that shows about deadlines and grant information and things like that, and we'd love for you guys to check that out.
Super. Well, again, Google is becoming an awesome partner here in Douglas County. Tell us about the chamber and what the chamber is meant to Google here.
Yeah, no, the chamber has been we've been so happy to be part of the Chamber of Commerce here. We've been active in all of their luncheons and a lot of their events here, and they've been really helpful to introduce us to many people in the community, and a great launching point for us when we were first starting our community efforts. And the programs that they have really reach out to the community, and we're able to really meet a lot of people through the chamber, and it's been I think it's been almost 2 years now, a wonderful 2 years. So
yes, well, again, we're delighted to have you in the community, and again, folks don't realize that Google is here. but you do have a presence here in Douglas County,
Yeah.
in our community, and more so. Even in every year, we see more and more of Google folks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're so appreciative of it at the Chamber and in Douglas County. So one of the great gyms in Douglas County is Google. For those of you, ladies and gentlemen, who don't know, Google's right here in Douglas County. So anything else you want to share with us, Marissa?
I think we got a lot of points covered today, but if you are, please stop on by. If you haven't yet made it to the mall today, we'd love to say hello and come on, get a little taste of Google.
All right. Google, along with about 50 other booths, are located here at the Business to Community Expo. We'll be right back from Arbor Place Mall.
Thanks for joining us. And today I'm here with Lachey, Tammy, and Julie from Bird Dental Group. And Tammy's going to tell us a little bit about Bird Dental and what kind of services you guys offer.
Alrighty, we have lots of services that we offer. We have any kind of cleaning that you would like to have. We also do fillings, we also do crowns, we do root canals, we do bleaching, we have a sedation, we have nitrous, we have a surgical suite in our office where if you're really afraid, the doctor can put a little IV in and put you twilight sleep, and then we can do all of your work in one morning, one day, and be done with it. And then you don't have to worry about having to come back over and over again.
One-stop shop, right?
One stop, and
Love
take
it.
care of everything. For
Great.
you.
And you guys do teeth whitening too, right?
We do teeth whitening. We do the Zoom system that
Uh-huh.
we have, and we have a special this month going on. It's $450. Normally it's $650.
Perfect.
Yes.
Very cool.
And we are located right here by the mall at 6740 Douglas Boulevard. It's just right over here by Atlanta West Jewelry, right across from Olive Garden.
Great.
And we are running a $10 special from now until September 30th. And what that means is you can come into our office and we can take your x-rays and we'll do an examination with a doctor and just kind of do a complete thing for you and find out exactly what you need to have done, all for $10, and then we'll go from there on what needs to be done.
Perfect. And my mom works at a dentist's office, so a question I would have would be, what kind of insurance do you guys take? And I mean, you don't have to list them all out, but just the base, the more traditional types.
We take everything that there is out there. We have traditional insurance, we take PPOs, we take HMOs, and we take discount plans also.
Perfect. Well, do you guys have a website where people can get more information?
Yes, we do, but let Julie tell you what the website is.
BirdDentalGroup.com.
BirdDentalGroup.com. Great.
I didn't want to mess that up.
No, I completely understand. And you guys have got some great samples out here for everybody today, and you're passing out toothbrushes and coupons. And we really appreciate you guys being out here for Expo, and come out and see us.
Well, thank you for having us. We have had a great day, and what a great turnout. You guys did an awesome job.
Thank you. We're so glad to have you. Great. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Business and Community Expo here at the Arbor Place Mall in Douglasville, Georgia. Delighted that you've joined us. I have with me a guest, Mark Leeper from Community and Southern Bank, who is our newest Chairman's Club member. I'm a member of that club, and just recently Mark and his organization joined this club here with the Chamber of Commerce. But Mark, if you would, tell us a little bit about Community and Southern Bank.
Thanks, Skip. We have been around for 3 years. We recently, we're very, very well capitalized. We have 2 branches here in the Douglasville market. We're actually just right next to the mall here, and then we have a branch on Hospital Drive across from the hospital. And we are very excited to be Chairman Club members. I think it's a great opportunity to build awareness in the community for our bank, as well as support the community, and develop a market share. We are just very excited to be on board.
Good. Well, I'm delighted. I'm a Community and Southern Bank customer.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
we're delighted. But community is in the name of your bank, and our chamber's about community. This event's about business to community. And tell us a little bit about how the bank is involved in our community.
Well, we through the chamber is one way, and we really want to support the chamber and everything that they do, and that's why we became chairman members. We also are trying to go to as many of the organizations in the community, Kiwanis Club and that type of thing, and be members as well to show our support for the community.
Sure. If some folks want to know more about Community and Southern Bank here, how should they do that? Just drop by, or is there a website, or what?
You can go on our website, which is www.mycsbonline.com, or we'd love to see you in the branches. I mean, that's what we're there for, and we're looking forward to opening up a lot of new accounts for people in the community.
Well, Mark, we're delighted, one, that you're part of our Chamber of Commerce. We're delighted that you're here today, and the folks that are coming out can learn more about the bank as they visit all the booths. And but again, for being a Chairman's Club member and the newest one of our Chairman's Club members, we're delighted to have you on board with us.
Well, thank you, Skip. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much today.
You.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back at the Business and Community Expo here at Arbor Place Mall.
Hey, I'm here with Patrice, and she's with Game Truck, and we're at our Chamber Expo. And Patrice, why don't you tell us a little bit about Game Truck, what you guys are and what you do, and just kind of give us an overview of what Game Truck is.
All right. Game Truck is a company that brings the entertainment to your doorstep. We provide mobile video game parties for children 7 and up. We also do parties at churches, at schools, and if you're not having a birthday party, how about having a party within a party at your house? The adults are in the house and the kids are in your game truck.
Great. So I know a little bit about how it operates, but why don't you tell everybody? I mean, so do you have to plug up to anything, or do you just show up in the truck and the party's outside? Like, why don't you talk about a little bit about how it works at a party?
We show up to wherever you want us to, and we're self-powered, so we do not plug up. We also have air conditioning if it's hot, and we have heat if it's cold. If it's rainy, your event can still occur.
Great. And if on the inside, why don't you talk a little bit about what the inside of the trucks looks like? Because I know it's pretty cool looking on the inside. So why don't you kind of give everybody a visual? Yeah, it's really cool.
On the inside, we have 4 flat-screen HD TVs, as well as all of the latest consoles, Xbox, Wii, and PlayStation, and all of the latest games that your child can think of. We also have comfortable leather seats that you can sit on.
Great. No, you're fine. And if people want to get in touch with you, I know we've got our lovely sign up here, but why don't you give them a website and a phone number where they can contact you?
All right, give us a call at 678-861-4510. Our email is honores@gametruck.net, and our website is www.gametruckparty.com.
Perfect. And I think that's pretty much it. And you guys have got an interactive booth today. So you've got kids coming and playing video games, and adults from what I've seen. So it's already a party with Game Truck here at the Chamber Expo. So thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome back to the Business and Community Expo here at the Arbor Place Mall. Delighted you're joining us here on this rainy Saturday morning here in Douglasville, Georgia. Got a special guest with me today, and from Kaiser Permanente, Dr. Kelly DeGraffery, who is the Chief of Primary Care with Kaiser Permanente. And welcome. I know traffic is horrible out there because you don't live right here in Douglasville, but welcome to our community.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. And we're very thrilled at Kaiser Permanente to be a part of the Douglas community for the past couple years, with just our Douglasville office right across the street from here at 6875 Douglas Boulevard. In the past couple of years, we've been happy to be a part of the community by sponsoring some of the Chamber of Commerce events and just helping the community with our Gift of Love project, helping to promote healthy eating among children. So thank you for having me here.
Well, we're delighted. I've met you actually at a couple of our events that we've had here in the community. Thank you for being part of the Chamber, but also for helping being one of our corporate sponsor for this expo here today.
Great, we're happy to be here, and happy to one of our most recent partnerships is with the employees of the city and the county, and happy to be able to provide health care to them as well as the support for organizations.
Kelly, that's awesome. A lot of people have heard the name Kaiser Permanente. They don't really know what it is. Mm-hmm. Would you kind of just give folks an idea of the company, the corporation,
Sure.
what you do at Kaiser Permanente?
So Kaiser Permanente has a unique model of care. We have both the insurer and the healthcare system all combined in one. That's the Kaiser and the Permanente. And because both sides are focused on benefits for the member. Benefits such as promoting healthy lifestyle, preventing illness, catching diagnosis early, and coordinating care if by chance you get something. And when you have the insurer and the healthcare system lined up for that, the benefits to the members and the patients are high quality, high access, easy and convenient, as well as a high satisfaction. And we can say that because there are national programs that have said we are best in quality here in Georgia. Local, we are high satisfaction and high access because 90% of our Atlantans are within 20 minutes of any one of our 28 medical office buildings that are serviced by 450 physicians in 12 different specialties, all lined up with an electronic medical record to provide the best service for our members and patients.
Good. I've heard great things about Kaiser Permanente. And we've got a center here, like you've mentioned before, but tell us broadly, there's different types of centers and offices, but tell us kind of like the scope of what Kaiser Permanente does.
Sure. One of our claim to fame, I suppose, is that we offer one-stop shopping at our facilities and offices. And so every one of our offices has primary care, including adult medicine, pediatrics, pharmacy, laboratory, and radiology. Most of them have obstetric and gynecology services as well. And then at our larger facilities, we have most of the specialties located there. We've even offered, for the convenience of our members, Saturday pharmacy hours, and we have that at our Douglasville facility, and late days, because we know people are working and we want to make sure that we give them every opportunity to get care. And so our Douglasville facility has hours, extended hours that go to 7 o'clock a few days a week.
Wow, that's great. Insurance is in the news. All of the concern about insurance and things like that. A lot of people are not covered by insurance, and it is my understanding that at Kaiser it's pretty dang affordable. So kind of talk to us about how folks can find out more information about its affordability and those type things. So we have a lot of people in our community that have no insurance at all.
Yes, at Kaiser our mission is to serve the communities, whether they're insured or not. And so we have a variety of free classes where people who aren't even members who don't have insurance can come and learn about healthy eating and active living. We, as being one of the largest organizations in the nation, do a lot of partnerships and educate the communities across the nation. So we partner with EXPO about the obesity epidemic, which again, we want to equip all members, all patients, all people to be able to take a hold of what things they can do until we can get the systems lined up so that they can get into Kaiser, which is where we think we'd like them to be. Because again, when you're large and you're easy and convenient and you have coordinated services, and you have high quality, that's how we're able to provide affordable care because we are so efficient. And so we do things like everybodywalk.org is a way where, exercise is so important. And it's something that we all can do to reduce our illnesses, chronic illnesses like hypertension and diabetes. And that's some of the things that we're doing where we want you to get active. We want you to exercise. And so I'm going to give everyone a free prescription right here. Anyone who's listening, exercise 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week. That way you improve your health and you prevent those diseases. We really are focused on preventing illness and promoting healthy living, and that's how we're doing it until we can get all the systems and get everyone to talk to their employers and say, hey, I heard about that Kaiser Permanente. Can we have that as an offering in places where you work? And get in touch with your local and state and federal government and say, you know what, it's important that everyone be insured. And how do we make decisions and policies and changes to get there? Because the more that we get folks into the door and promote these healthy habits, the better we all are as a nation.
I agree, and thank you for that. Listen, when I talk to Kaiser Permanente employees, they love what they're doing, and they really think they add value to our communities, and we believe so too. Everything that goes on in the county, there is a Kaiser Permanente presence, which just indicates that they are connected to, they are part of our community. Also, those who use the services, delighted with what they have, the accessibility of it, the affordability of it, and all of those type things, and just the fact that you're interested in educating the folks in Douglas County and in all the counties that you serve and in all the states that you serve you're certainly to be commended for that. So we're delighted.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Kelly, is there anything else you'd like to say specifically about Kaiser Permanente here in Douglasville or about just the company in general?
I just like the fact that we all work together. It's all about us working together as a team, specialists, primary care, the pharmacist, the lab, all in one system, this electronic medical record, which makes sure that it's all about communication. This show is about communicating. How we deliver health care is all about integrating and communicating. When we do that, we can't get anything but good things out of it. And again, it's good, high quality care so that we have the least impact of our health to active, thrivey kind of living. We want people to enjoy every day, and I just want everyone to know that we're about promoting health and preventing things, and then taking care of you the best way we can if by chance you get an illness that we can take care of. So I'm just happy to be here. Our employees and our staff are all patients and members as well, and so anything that we're doing to the community, we're also doing to ourselves, and that brings us all up to the level of high quality.
Well, that's awesome. It's not often we get a doctor to come spend some time on a Saturday with one of these business to community expos, but we're excited, Dr. DeGraff-Reed, that you've decided to come and participate with us here, and we're delighted to have Kaiser in our community.
Well, thank you, and I'm going to go around and check out the other businesses that are represented here. Any opportunity to come to the mall is good.
Absolutely. We got about 50 different exhibits here today, and folks are out having a good time. It's raining, so they're here at the mall today, so thank you again for being here. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having me, Dr.
All right,
Skip.
thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting with us at the Business to Community Expo right here at the Arbor Place Mall in Douglasville, Georgia.
Hey, I'm Sarah Ray with the Chamber, and today we're at our Chamber Business Community Expo, and I've got Jennifer Bean with me from the Douglasville Conference Center, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the different services that they offer for all of your event planning needs. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the new conference center that you guys have just opened?
Yeah, the new conference center opened in January. It's a great facility. It can seat up to 600 people or be divided into smaller ballrooms for an event for 50 people or 200 people. Breakout rooms, auditorium, and a great boardroom for a meeting. So it's a great facility. We have all-inclusive catering that can help you out with your food and beverage needs, and pretty much anything for any kind of event.
Nice new parking deck right next door, so there's plenty of parking for everybody.
Yes, 300 spaces in the parking deck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And you still have the other conference center and the annex, so there's room for everybody.
Yes, we do still have the existing conference center open. If anybody wants to rent that, they're more than welcome to get in touch with me, and we can get them going on that.
And you handle bookings for all of the events in Douglasville, so if anybody needs to book at any of the other locations, the parks and everything, they can contact you as well.
Yes, that is correct.
Perfect. So what kind of events have you had come through the conference center in the last couple of months?
Let's see, we've done a country concert. We've done several corporate meetings. We've had 2 weddings. U.S. Foods is a great sales show that we have. And just birthday parties and church events.
Yeah, great. And I know you guys had a big grand opening gala. So, I mean, I think any kind of event that you can imagine, from anything from a baby shower up to a 600-person wedding, you guys can pretty much accommodate.
Yes, we can do anything. Yep, that's
great.
Correct.
And if people need to get in touch with you about booking the conference center or taking a tour, how do they do that?
They can call me at 678-715-6094.
And your website?
Visit douglasville.com.
Great. And I know driving past the conference center, your number and your name and everything's right up there on the marquee board, so we always know how to find Jennifer Bean.
Yes, that's correct.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And we appreciate you being here at Expo.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at Arbor Place Mall for the Business to Community Expo. We're excited that you've spent some time with us, and we've had a good time. A lot of folks have been by with interviews, but thank you. And let me tell you this, the Douglas County Chamber rocks!